रामाय रामभद्राय रामचंद्राय वेदसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताय पतये नमः. Uttarakhand, chapter number 31, Ravana and Rambha. The recitation begins now. After sunset, the highly powerful Ravana encamped his army there, and the clear moon, brilliant as the mountain, having risen, that huge army, armed with divers weapons, became asleep. And lying down on the summit of the mountain, the highly powerful Ravana saw the caves beautified with the rays of the moon and the trees. And the interior of the forest was beautified with the brilliant groves of Karnikar, with Kadamba and Vakula trees, groves of full-blown lotuses, the waters of Mandakini with Champaka, Ashoka, Punnaga, Mandara, Mango, Patala, Lodra, Priyangu, Arjuna, Ketaka, Tagara, Coconut, Pyala, Panasa, and various other trees. And there sang the kinnaras possessed by desire and having sweet voice, enhancing the delight of the mind. And there danced mirthfully with their damsels the Vidyadharas, inebriate and having their eyes reddened with drink. There was audible in the house of the Lord of Riches the sweet music of the assembled Apsaras, like unto the sound of the bell. And being shaken by the wind, the nectar-smelling trees made the hill fragrant with a shower of flowers. And carrying the fragrance rendered salutary with honey and filaments of flowers, the excellent wind blew, enhancing Ravana's desire. Being possessed by desire through songs, richness of flowers, coolness of air, beauty of the hills, and the rising of the moon in night, the highly powerful Ravana saw again and again the moon with heavy sighs. At this time passed by that way the foremost of Apsaras, Rambha, adorned with excellent ornaments and having a countenance like the full moon. Her person was sprinkled with excellent sandal paste. Her hairs were decked with mandara flowers. Her body was beautified with other flowers, and her movements tended to increase desire. Her eyes were lovely and beautiful, and her waist was high, adorned with mekhala, and was as if the refuge of Rati. Her forehead and other parts of the countenance were painted with marks of red sandal, and adorned with ornaments of flowers growing in 6 seasons. Rambha appeared like second Shri in grace and beauty, natural and artificial. She wore green clothes resembling the clouds. Her face was like the moon, her eyebrows like excellent bows, thighs like the trunks of the elephants, and palms soft as leaves. She was seen by Ravana as proceeding in the midst of soldiers. Having got up and been influenced by lust, he took her, shameful as she was, by the hand, and smiling said, "Where art thou going, O beautiful damsel? Whom art thou going of thy own accord to satisfy? Whose prosperous time hath appeared, with whom thou shalt enjoy? Who shall be satisfied with drinking the nectar of thy mouth, smelling like lotuses? Whose breast, O fair damsel, thy rising breast, beautiful like 2 golden pots, closely placed, shall touch? Who is there so beautiful as I, Indra, Vishnu, or the 2 Ashwins, that thou art passing by me? Do thou take rest upon this excellent rock, O thou having charming waist. There is no other Lord save me in the 3 worlds. And Dashanana, the Lord of the Lords of the 3 worlds, thus begs thee with folded palms. Do thou therefore seek me." Being thus addressed, Rambha, trembling with folded palms, said, "Be thou propitiated. It doth not behoove thee to speak thus, who art my superior. Rather, shouldst thou protect me if anybody else tried to oppress me. Virtually, I am thy daughter-in-law. I speak to thee the truth." Thereupon Dashagriva said to her, standing with her face downwards, and her down standing erect at his very side, "Hadst thou been the wife of my son, thou wouldst have been my daughter-in-law." Whereto Rambha replied, "Truly it is. I am, by virtue, the wife of thy son, O foremost of Rakshasas. Thy brother Vaishravana hath a son dearer than his life, celebrated in the 3 worlds under the name of Nalakubera. In virtue, he is like unto a Brahmin. In prowess, he equals a Kshatriya. In anger, he is very fire, and in patience, he is like the earth. I have been thus directed by that Lokapala's son. For him, I have adorned my person with these ornaments. I am not attached to anybody else but him. O king, O slayer of foes, by virtue of this relation, it behoveth thee to save me. And that virtue-souled one is anxiously expecting me. Thou shouldst not put obstacle in it. It behoveth thee to let me go. Do thou, O foremost of Rakshasas, wend the way treaded by the pious. Thou art worthy of being revered by me, and I am an object of thy protection. Being thus addressed, Dashagriva humbly replied, I am daughter-in-law, as thou hast said, is worthy of being said by one who is the only wife. This is the everlasting law of the celestials, that the Apsaras have no husband. They cannot be the wife of one husband. Having said this, the Rakshasa ravished her. Being released from his grasp, Rambha became divested of her ornaments and garlands and became like the river agitated by the elephants. Her hairs were dishevelled and her hands were trembling. Like unto a blossoming creeper shaken by the wind, she, trembling and bashful and with folded hands, went to Nalakubera and fell down at his feet. Having seen her in that plight, the high-souled Nalakubera said, O fair one, what is this? Why hast thou placed thyself at my feet? Sighing heavily and trembling, she, with folded palms, related to him everything from the beginning to the end. O Lord, on his way to heaven, Dashagriva hath arrived here and hath spent the night with his army. While I was coming to thee, O slayer of foes, I was seen by him. Then holding me, he said, Where art thou going? I related to him everything truly, but being possessed by lust, he did not pay heed to my words. He was again prayed by me, O Lord, by saying, I am thy daughter-in-law, but neglecting that, he ravished me. O thou of firm vows, it behoveth thee to forgive me for this folly. O gentle one, a woman's strength can never equal to that of a man. Hearing of this ravishment, Vaishravana's son was greatly enraged and entered into meditation. Having ascertained the truth within a moment, Vaishravana's son, with eyes reddened with ire, took water in his palms. Having taken this and rinsed his mouth duly, he imprecated a dreadful curse upon that lord of Rakshasas. O fair one, since thou hast been raped by him despite thy unwillingness, he shall never be able to get by another unwilling damsel. Whenever he shall, stricken with lust, ravish a reluctant damsel, his head shall be sundered into 7 pieces. As soon as this curse, like unto a burning flame, was uttered, the celestial bugles were sounded, and a shower of flowers fell from the heavens. Being apprised of the plight of the people brought about by him, and of the death of that Rakshasa, the patriarch Brahma and the other gods were greatly delighted. Hearing of that curse capable of making his down erect, Dashagriva abstained from entertaining lust for unwilling females. And hearing of the curse imprecated by Nalakubera, all the chaste damsels that were kept captive attained to great delight. Mangalam Koshalendraya Mahaniya Gunapte Chakravarti Dhanurjaya Sarvabhaumaaya Mangalam.